It is time, my peoples. We shall do the final / 2 episodes of the Necrozma arc. Let's get started. So basically that episode has nothing to do with Ash and the gang. It's just them researching the Blinding One in the Manalo Festival and the Matori Matrix arriving. So I'm just going to go securing the future. So when they do this and they have to fight Solgaleo, because it's impossible to do this, once they're all really losing, Christian steps forward, cracks knuckles and says, "Well guys, I guess it's time we go 100... He throws out all of his Pokeballs. All of his Pokemon come out and say, and Christian says, "I guess it's time we go 100%, huh guys?" They all go, "Brr." Dragonite goes, "Brr." Lycan goes, "Yeah." Lucario goes, "Yeah." And Layton goes, "Yeah." Everyone says, "What does he mean?" And he also says, "Silvally, accept this dark memory and become the dark beast that brings chaos." Putting in the dark memory, saying, "Now it's time we go 100% on this thing." He goes, "Y'all might want to get back. This is gonna get messy. There's gonna be tons of energy blasters everywhere." Christian says, "Lucario, beyond evolution, Mega Evolve!" And he Mega Evolves Lucario to its full power. He goes, "Yeah!" He says, "Everyone, full force." Dragonite unlocks something new. Christian says, "Dragon Armor." It's called Dragon Armor. Dragonite envelops himself in the Dragon Rush, so then like the dragon head is in front of him. He's got dragon claws already. He goes, "Brr." Silvally is in its full force, dark state. Everyone is in their full force. Christian says, "You guys," he says, Christian says, "Guys, get away. I'll do this myself." They say, "We're not leaving." Christian says, "Get out." He says, "Let's go." And he's running too. He goes, dun 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 dun. And with full speed they all rush towards. Christian says, "Vaporeon, skull to the ground. Dragonite, Dragon Rush. At the ground as well." Vaporeon would shoot the thing, shooting geysers everywhere. Christian says, "Now! Dragonite!" Crushing the ground, so then a big geyser comes and hits Solgaleo. Christian says, "Lucario!" Lucario would disappear, and Christian says, "Aura Sphere! Close range Aura Sphere!" With a close range Aura Sphere, rams it right in. He goes, "Oh!" Christian says, "You're definitely not leaving." Christian jumps to Lucario. Lucario throws him forward. Christian says, "Alright, Silvally, multi-attack!" He goes, "Roar!" Christian says, "Barrage of Aura Spears now!" Lucario goes, while Silvally hits him with a multi-attack. Christian says, "Vaporeon, Aqua Jet!" One hit from Aqua Jet sends him flying. Christian says, "Alright, Lycan Rock!" The Blue Moon Z-Power washes over us and seals it up. Here we go. Dawn Rock Smash! Tons of rocks crumble up, and they go flying up in the air, with Solgaleo going up in the air. He says, "Now everyone climb on them!" All of his Pokemon jump on him, going, he said, while Lycan Rock builds up the rock in his fist. Christian says, "Aura Sphere, giant Aura Sphere, Lucario!" Lucario goes, "Yeah!" And creates a ginormous one. Christian says, "Full power Dragon Rush, alright? Dragonite!" Christian says, "Full power Hydro Pump, you too, Vaporeon!" He says, "Alright, Silvally, full power multi-attack!" Christian also says, "Torracat, Flare Blades!" They all go, and they go, "Ah!" And Christian jumps in the middle, putting a giant light in his hand, going, "Ah!" Everyone goes, "So this is him at 100% with his entire team." He goes, "Light Orb!" With the light in his hands, rams it into Solgaleo, so then the Necrozma will be removed. Going, "Ah!" then the whole team would come in and blast a crater in the ground, going, ah! And with an explosion, they all land behind each other, and they go, "This is the power of the full power Alolan team!" And goes. Then he puts the light onto Solgaleo, and Solgaleo's finally released, and the Blinding One is back. Christian says, "Ah!" He says, everyone says, "That was a..." Christian falls to the floor along with his Pokemon. Christian, trying to pull out the last of his Pokeballs, and returns them, going, "Choo." Christian puts his Pokeballs in, saying, "Thank you guys, that was awesome." He's actually he's knocked out. Some people think he's dead. Some people were actually watching from the Manalo Festival. Even Kakui is like, "Holy my student is insanely strong. My student is just insanely strong." Hey guys, I got some good news. We are 2 episodes away from Ultra Legends. And I'm just going to cover them in this episode. When he returns back, he's in, I guess, a hospital, kind of. Well, actually, he's in his room. Christian grabs his diary, well, actually his photo album of all the adventures he had in Alola, and says, "It's been great here." And looks at it's like the Sun and Moon ending, but it's not the ending. He goes, "This is the best." And just looks at his book. Christian looks at the final page of his book and says, "I'll be coming to defeat you next, old friend." And if you want to know who this old friend is, alright, I didn't want to spoil it, but I wanted to. He goes, "That's what I'm talking about." When Ash sees him, he says, "So, everyone in the well, we need Gladion for content." When he says, "Hey guys," they say, "What?" They say, everyone's eyes have sparkles in them, saying, except for Gladion, they say, "That was so awesome." He says, "Thanks." He says, "I think that was my fullest..." Oh, damn it. What? Ugh. Now pupils. That is not even the climax of this what if. Oh hell no. Let's just go into Plethora of Pikachu and then the final episode of Ultra Adventures. So, when this happens, Christian says, the next day they're on Kiawe's farm. Christian says, "Jeez." Christian still has a hard time walking. Well, actually has a hard time balancing. Ash says, "Are you okay?" Christian actually has a crutch. Because somehow he was able to use light energy. And that takes a lot out of you. And says, "I'm fine." Lucario uses Aura to heal his Exist. He says, "You are a good Pokemon." And says, "Hug me, my child." He goes, "Heavenly Hand Power, Chidori." I'm kidding. So, the Plethora Pikachu doesn't matter. So, moving on to the last episode of Ultra Adventures. So, when they go and they're watching the Master Royal game match, they go there for the autograph signing. When the Magma dude wants to battle, he's like, "Go, it's your boy, boy got his free tacos." Christian says, "I'm gonna battle this guy and show him who's boss." Ash says, "No, don't." He says, Christian jumps in the ring and says, "Torracat." He goes, "Right here." He says, "It's time you guys face true fear." He goes, "Magmortar." Magmortar. Christian says, alright, Torracat. Flare Blitz. He goes, Torracat! With one shot, knocks Magmortar straight out, saying, that's what I'm talking about. Now don't waste my time on you. Or else. Magma is like, what the? This kid, he's scary. Well, that's it for